All right, listen up. Bipolar Blue in the house. 4 days. 2 weeks until the draft madness in Green Bay. The official DallasCowboys.com draft show just dropped. Kyle, Zach, Bryan Broaddus, Voch, beam in the back. Let's see what kind of pre-draft psychobabble they're feeding us now. Time to cut through the lying season psi before we get into the weeds. If this 2-week countdown has your anxiety peaking, if you feel this draft obsession, hammer that like button. Let me know the Bipolar Blue Nation is locked in. And if you haven't, subscribe and ring the bell. Join the chaos. Okay, Broaddus kicking it off. Lying season, nerve-wracking, and disagreements, and yeah, no kidding, Bryan, you think? He says some positions are muddy, CB, WR, DT. Translation: they have no clue what they're doing at key spots. Coaches getting involved now. Oh, great, more cooks in the kitchen to screw things up. Schottenheimer wants scouts to scout and coaches to coach? Good luck with that pipe dream in this building. Then Voch comes in with this map out the cutoff idea. Okay, that's interesting. When do you stop looking at a position? He's wondering when the guy on the board isn't better than who you have or had, R.I.P. Rico. Yes, finally, some logic. Wide receiver after round 2? Probably not. Safety after round 3? Voch says, nonsense. 5th round corner, RB, fine, yes. Someone needs to tell the front office this. Stop falling in love with late round projects at critical need spots. Although Kyle brings up the Lamb pick, BPA, even with Cooper Gallup there. Okay, fine, if it's a true stud, but that's the exception, not the rule. And the Saahdiq Charles talk continues. Broaddus thinks he's just a preseason body to keep Joe Milton upright, a guy who might not even make the roster. Okay, so that signing means jack squat for the draft then. Don't let that influence taking all early. Voch asks the right question. How many of these camp bodies actually push anyone off the roster? Probably 0. Then the paranoia sets in, looking around the league. Who's going to screw us? 49ers right before us at 44, RB, DL. Yeah, watch out. Bears need RB2 if Genty isn't there. Broaddus mentions the Bears at 39 and 40 Wesleyan. Double trouble. Broncos could trade up. Saints with Kellen Moore knowing our tendencies. It's a minefield. The only silver lining Voch sees, maybe more QBs go early, Milrow, pushing other talent down. Yeah, if we get lucky, which we usually don't. Specific threats. Broaddus warns about the Raiders taking Revel, CB, right before us. Makes sense. Their pass D sucks. If Revel's the target at 44, might have to trade up. Genty, Broaddus finally says what we all knew. He was never getting to 12. Top 3 player. Positional value be damned. Take the best players. Thank you. Stop the mock draft nonsense. McMillan. Barry Church knows he shouldn't be there at 12. Voch says he's a top 5 player. But the media keeps mocking him lower. Makes no sense. If he's there, you run the card in, then the Golden versus McMillan debate. Broaddus thinks the Cowboys might like Golden more because of the speed separation element they lack. Voch breaks down the differences. Golden runs routes better, faster initially. McMillan builds speed, better red zone contested catch guy. Voch thinks Golden is more different than what they have. Okay, interesting discussion. But McMillan feels like the safer, better overall player. Don't overthink it and pull a Rager/Ruggs. Zach points out both had formal combine visits and 30 visits. That's rare and means they're really debating those two if they're there at 12. Underrated QBs? Dylan Gabriel. Accurate, smart, but short. Broaddus likes him for Miami. Curtis Rourke. Size, pocket passer, but immobile and injured. Meh. Day 3, Edge, Ivy, Barron, Walker Jr., Egyptian Cowboy. Hassan, Q Robinson, bunch of guys, but like Voch said, get your edge earlier if you really need one. Okay, final predictions from the crew for pick 12. Voch leans McMillan if there, Broaddus picks Golden, Zach picks McMillan. Feels like it's boiling down to those 2 WRs if they make it. Whew! All right, you survived the breakdown. Now for the real prediction, the Bipolar Blue special. After hearing all this debate, the McMillan/Golden back and forth, the RB panic possibility, the OL depth signings. My gut screams this. They want McMillan. They hope he falls. But someone takes him just before Mauve. Panic sets in. They look at Golden. They look at Will Johnson, CB. They look at Kelvin Banks, OT. And in classic Cowboys fashion, they overthink the speed element and take Matthew Golden at 12, leaving us all wondering if they passed on a potentially safer, more complete player in one of the corners or tackles still on the board. Mark it down. That's the Bipolar Blue guarantee. Let me know what you think. Who is the pick at 12? Drop your predictions below. Bipolar Blue out.